1번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Sandra, have you decided what you are going to major in college?
Yes, I have. I'm going to take up a medical science.
Is that what you really want, or do your parents want you to become a doctor?
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mr. Anderson, I like that photo on the wall. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I took it on my vacation in Paris last spring.
You took it yourself? I didn't know you were such a good photographer.
(3번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Look, Sue, the cars don't seem to move at all.
Yeah, I didn't expect the traffic to be this heavy.
Why don't we take the subway instead of the bus?
(4번) 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Have you run out of sparkling new ideas? Do you want to improve your creativity? Then you might want to follow these simple tips. First, you need to relieve your stress. Stress is a big hindrance to your creativity. So if you feel stressed, move to a location such as a garden or a balcony to help you relax. Second, drink plenty of water. Water helps to chase away stress and allows you to be more creative. Just by drinking a glass of cold water, you can give your brain some energy. Lastly, chase your fatigue away by getting enough rest. You can't get creative ideas when you're tired. Now, are you ready to optimize your brain power?
(5번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
What are you doing on the computer, Michael?
I'm going to Jeju Island next week, so I'm looking for some good restaurants.
So, did you find any good ones?
Yes, and I've already checked the map to locate the restaurants.
Good. Have you decided on what to eat there?
Yes, I have. I already checked the menu of the restaurants.
Did you read some reviews on the restaurants?
Yes, most people said that they are satisfied with the freshness of the local ingredients.
Michael, don't forget to make reservations at those restaurants.
Do you think it's necessary to make reservations?
Definitely. It's difficult to get a table during the peak season.
I see. Then I'll make reservations right away.
(6번) 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Do you want your child to grow up to be a confident and well-adjusted adult? Then team sports may be the answer. Playing a team sport teaches kids with important lessons in personal values. They'll learn that things aren't going to go their way all the time, and that they need to respect their peers as well as the referees. These experiences can influence them throughout their lives and help them when it comes to working for a company. Team sports can also be good for children's mental health. Children who play team sports learn how to cope with difficulties and are less likely to feel lonely.
7번. 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Steve, you look great these days. Are you doing something for your health?
Yes, I've just started playing tennis.
Oh, that's why you look so tanned and healthy.
Thank you. By the way, did you hear that Carol hurt herself last week while exercising?
Yes, it's a pity. She'd been exercising for more than 3 hours a day to lose weight. She overworked herself.
She did. She would jog for hours at a time and then go swimming.
It's not healthy to exercise too much. It can be very damaging to your body.
But many people still exercise excessively.
In Carol's case, it was dangerous.
We need to keep in mind that excessive exercise is not good for our health.
You can say that again.
팔 번. 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Mr. Kim. This is Anna Simpson.
Hi, Anna.
How's it going with your work?
I'm spending day and night translating the novel. I've done half of it.
Good. As you know, our company expects to publish the novel by early November.
Then when's the deadline?
It should be submitted by next Saturday.
Oh no, that's way too early.
Mr. Kim, this novel is a big hit in Korea, so American readers have become really interested in it too. We're trying to publish the translated version as soon as possible.
I know, but I'm afraid I can't finish that early.
Well, just try the best you can. Can you send me what you have done so far?
Okay, I will.
구 번. 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Ryan. How is the decoration for our classroom going?
It's going very well, Ms. Jackson.
Did you put up the picture of a cake with birthdays and names?
Yes, I put it on the left side of the board. I put Tony and Stella's names for September below the cake.
Good. How about the world map?
As you said, I put it in the middle of the board.
Good job. Did you also remember to put the picture Our Dreams on the right side of the world map?
Yes, I drew a big apple and put the students' dreams inside it. And I put a vase of flowers on the locker in front of the world map.
Awesome. What else did you do?
I've attached a star sticker on the locker door of the best students of the month.
It must look beautiful. I'm looking forward to seeing it soon.
십 번. 대화를 듣고 남자가 여자를 위해 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
You look busy, Paula.
Yes, I'm so busy this week that I might have to pull some all-nighters.
The history presentation is the biggest one, isn't it?
Not really. I have to organize the class gathering on Saturday.
You mean your classmates from last year are getting together?
Yes, and I'm the person who has to organize the gathering.
There must be a lot of work to do. Did you send out the invitation cards?
Most of my ex-classmates are in this school, so that's not necessary. But I have to call a couple of friends who have moved to other areas.
I see. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know of any good places for a class gathering?
No, I don't, but Sam might know. He organized a similar gathering last month.
That's great. Will you ask him about it for me?
Sure, I'm going to see him this evening anyway.
11번. 대화를 듣고 여자가 남자에게 부탁한 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Linda, I'm here. Are you okay?
I'm okay, Peter. Thanks for coming.
I was shocked, but what a relief.
Luckily, I was wearing my seatbelt when the bus flipped over.
Do you need anything? Do you want some food?
No, thank you. The doctor said I'd better eat hospital food for a while.
Just tell me if there's anything you need.
You're so sweet, Peter. Actually, I'm not allowed to move around. I want to listen to some music.
Well, I can lend you my MP3 player.
Thanks, but I have my favorite music on my laptop, but it's in the office. Can you get it for me?
Okay, I'll go to the office to get it right now.
Thanks a million, Peter.
(12번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 서둘러 귀가하는 이유를 고르시오.
Hey, Ted. Where are you going in such a hurry?
Hi, Susie. I'm going home.
Why?
I can't use the computers in the school computer room.
Why? There are more than 50 computers there.
Other students have taken up all the computers. They're waiting online to register for some after-school classes.
So, are you going home to do it?
Yes, the site opens at 5 p.m. today, and I'd like to sign up for Mr. Parker's science class before it's full.
I see why you're in a hurry. Many students like his science class.
Yes, the class is limited to only 30 students, and I really want to take his class.
Good luck, Ted.
Thank you, Susie. See you later.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 읽고 있는 책에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Oh, hi, Brian. I didn't realize you were here.
You must be really into your book, Emma. I called your name several times.
Did you? I'm sorry. This book is so interesting that I can't put it down.
Pride and Prejudice? Is that the bestseller these days?
Well, it's one of the most beloved classic novels in history. It was written by Jane Austen in the 19th century.
I've never heard of it. How could such an old novel be popular?
It's quite fascinating. According to a 2008 survey of Australian readers, it came first in the list of the 101 best books ever written.
I see. Do you think it's as interesting as the Harry Potter series?
You might not find it interesting since it's the kind of book that girls are into, but you might like the movie.
Is there a movie version?
Yes, there have been many different versions in film and on television since it was first published in 1813.
Oh, I'd love to see one of the movies.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 지불할 총 금액을 고르시오.
I'm thinking about getting you something for your 30th birthday.
Thank you, honey.
How about a wallet and a tie?
Good. Let's see. How about this wallet? It's only $40.
It looks okay, but I'd like to buy you something special. How about this one? It's a leather wallet.
I'd prefer that, but it's $50. Isn't that a little expensive?
Don't worry about the price. Today is your birthday, and I've always wanted to buy a leather wallet for you.
Thank you. I'll choose that one then. Now let's look at some ties. How about this one? It's $30.
It's not a silk tie, though. What do you think of this one? It's only $50.
Okay, let me pick 2 silk ties then. One is striped and the other is checked.
Sure. If we spend more than $120, we can get a 10% discount.
Thank you again, honey.
15번. 브라운 대학교의 콘서트 콰이어에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Brown College's concert choir will begin a 7-day fall tour starting in New York on October 14th. The first concert will be conducted at the Central Concert Hall, and the admission to each concert is free. The concert choir is one of 5 choral teams at Brown College and one of the college's oldest organizations. This group of singers is composed entirely of students representing every academic department at Brown College. As ambassadors of the college, the choir performs annually throughout the U.S.
(16번) 스노우슈 헤어에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Snowshoe hares are found throughout Canada and in the northernmost United States. They are one of the most common forest mammals in Canada. Snowshoe hares have large hind feet and their toes spread out like a snowshoe, enabling them to hop about in deep snow. They are quick and agile, able to move as fast as 43 kilometers an hour and change directions quickly to escape predators. Males and females look similar, but females are slightly larger. The color of their fur changes with the season as camouflage, from reddish-brown in the summer to pure white with black ear tips in the winter. This color change is stimulated by the length of day.
(17번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 선택할 강좌를 고르시오.
Jake, what do you think about taking dance lessons?
That's a good idea.
Let's take a look at this brochure. Which dancing style should we take?
Anything will do for me, but I can't take a class in October because of the paper I have to write then.
I see. Let's start in November then.
Yes, but we have to attend Professor Johnson's seminar every Tuesday in November.
You're right. The seminar will end after 6:30 p.m., so we can't take the tango class.
Then we have to choose between these 2 classes.
Jake, if we take this class, we can be home around 6 o'clock.
Right, it ends at 5 p.m.
Good. Let's take this class.
(18번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Kathy. Did you recruit any new members for your debate club?
Yes. Luckily, we have some good new members this semester.
Is a student named Bob among the new members?
Yes. He's an excellent guy. Why?
Last year he was a member of the choir I was in.
Really? You guys must have had a good time because of him.
A good time? No way. He was a troublemaker in our club.
What? I really like him.
Oh no, he was always interrupting other members. He was never quiet during club activities.
Yes, that sounds like Bob. He thinks and speaks in a very logical fashion.
I think it was good for him to move to the right club.
(19번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey Sandra, I saw you dance on the TV show. You were terrific.
Oh, thank you. I never expected to make it to the final. I was lucky.
Don't be modest. You were one of the best. When's the final round?
It's just 1 week away. I'm so nervous.
Don't worry too much. I'm sure you'll do very well.
I don't know why I'm getting more and more nervous. I thought I would feel relieved if I ever made it to the final round.
It's a big competition, and you must be under a lot of pressure.
I don't want to think about winning first place, because all the other finalists seem to dance far better than I do.
Come on, Sandra. I've seen you dance for many years, and you can win this.
You're only saying that because you're my friend.
(20번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 수잔이 베키에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Susan and Becky are twin sisters. They look so alike that their school teachers often have difficulty distinguishing one from the other. One day, while walking down the school hallway, Susan encounters Mr. Brown, a geography teacher. Susan doesn't know Mr. Brown because she doesn't attend any of his classes. However, Mr. Brown mistakes Susan for Becky, who is one of his students. He says hello and asks Susan to come to his office during the lunch break. He says he wants to talk to her about her presentation. Just before Susan tries to tell him that she isn't Becky, he walks around the corner and disappears. Susan thinks that she'd better let Becky know what has just happened. She calls Becky, and Becky answers the phone. In this situation, what would Susan most likely say to Becky?
(21번부터 22번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 21번과 22번 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Today I'd like to talk about letters. A new phenomenon in letter writing appeared in the 18th and 19th century. Letter writing emerged strongly as a form of personal expression during this period. Letter writing was simply not the means of business communication. During the period, people's ability to read and write improved. Many people were migrating from one place to another, so families were geographically dispersed, sometimes separated by oceans. The efficiency of postal systems also improved, and novels written in the form of a letter arose in the 18th and 19th century. People began to accept a new idea of personal letter writing. It led to the expression of personal experiences and sentiments among family and friends. Thus, it was certain that letter writing became personalized in the 18th and 19th century.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Today I'd like to talk about letters. A new phenomenon in letter writing appeared in the 18th and 19th century. Letter writing emerged strongly as a form of personal expression during this period. Letter writing was simply not the means of business communication. During the period, people's ability to read and write improved. Many people were migrating from one place to another, so families were geographically dispersed, sometimes separated by oceans. The efficiency of postal systems also improved, and novels written in the form of a letter arose in the 18th and 19th century. People began to accept a new idea of personal letter writing. It led to the expression of personal experiences and sentiments among family and friends. Thus, it was certain that letter writing became personalized in the 18th and 19th century.
21번 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은 (22번) 18세기와 19세기의 현상으로 언급되지 않은 것은